What is going on, traders? This is your boy Vlad coming with a quick video. This video is going to be about process. Um, but before I do dive into the video about process, if you have not done so, definitely take a look at Kinfo Social Trading. It have a lot of new cool features. I know with my previous video when I did the comparison Profitly versus Kinfo. Um, some of the areas that I actually said that Kinfo was lacking in, the owner actually just implemented it. So, one thing that I mentioned was about like commenting, like putting down your thoughts. Now you're actually able to do that, which I think is really cool. He's always looking for ways to improve the site. So if you have any suggestion, you could just message him right here below, and he'll typically respond in a fast time frame. And yeah, so to the video on processing. So the first thing that I do whenever I wake up, because I wake up around 5 a.m. Eastern time. Now that the COVID is going on, I'm waking up roughly around like 5:30. Um, Typically, what I used to do is I'll go to the gym around 5:30. Um, Work out for like maybe 30 minutes. Then I'll go to my church. One of the cool things about my church is that's practically open 24/7. So if you want to go in there, to pray and stuff like that, the doors are open. So I used to do that. Um, Pray for about 30 minutes, then come back to my house. So once I come back to my house, roughly be around like 40 ish, 6:50 ish, and immediately what I do is I go to my scanners. So I go to my scanners just to see, okay, what stocks that's already moving, probably from maybe the day before or this morning, because I definitely try to be there right before 7, because a lot of time you would have some news articles that'll come out, some PR that'll come out right at 7, and the stock would go, um, it'll go from 1 to 2, then have a few pullback, like a 50 cents, 40 cents pullback. Then that would be like the biggest runner of the day. So I like to see, you know, 7 a.m. Like to see the PR, so that way I could build my watch list, because a lot of the stuff that I trade, they're typically I'm trying to look for day ones when it comes to buying, but when it comes to shorting, I'm looking for like prior day action. So once I have that established, run my scanner, and just to show you, like BYFC, that's it already did its thing. So this more likely is going to be a short for me on Monday. Right. So what I would do is, once I establish it, is look at the, you hear like different gurus say this, like you need to look left on the chart to see where's going to be levels of interest, for you to be able to get in short. So I would start drawing my lines. So I see $4 as a potential resistance. So if this stock spikes on Monday, so right around $4, I'm gonna take a starter position at $4, because the next level is roughly 5. I know, or in this case, since they have a lot of range, and the stock traded 171 million on Friday, I would actually put my next ad at 450. So I'll do like whole dollars and half dollar mark. So, but really small size. So 450. I can get this line thing to work. 450. And also 5. Yep. So, small size adding up, so I have 3 entries. Um, so I'm already prepared. So again, we're still talking about process. So I have my lines drawn in, and this is, like I said, this is around 7 a.m. Market don't open to 9:30, so I have 2.5 hours to get my process together. If this is a stock that I'm looking at, I want to look at the filings. So go to like BAMSEC. BAMSEC.com. BYFC. So typically, if it's like a day 2 move, I don't really look at their filings, especially if the chart pretty much tells, paints the picture. Like this was a sell-off practically the whole day. After it had this spike, it sold off for the rest of the day. So I know any spikes to any of these levels is going to be rejected due to how much volume that it did prior day. All right, so looking at BIMSAC, if it's a day 1, want to see if they have warrants, want to see if they're trying to dilute, if they have any effective shelf offerings. So these are the things that I'm looking for. This is the part of my process. So I want to see that. So after I draw all my lines, for support, resistance, now is the time for me to just get my mind mentally prepared. So at 9:30, what is my plan? All right. So part of the process, if you get here, you're only getting, about a third, or sometimes I may do about a fourth. Another fourth, then 2/4 right here, and just have a stop level out, maybe at prior days V1 or the top of here. So always have a plan, because a lot of time I see people, they wake up 9 o'clock, 9 a.m., 30 minutes before the market open, and trading is more so mental than it is skill. And trading itself, it's actually simple, but we make it hard. So I want you guys to think about that. Trading itself, it is simple, but we make it hard. Reason being, if you have a plan, if it breaches your plan and you just get out, everything's already calculated pre-hand. Yes, there might be slippage, 5, maybe 10 cents of slippage. But if you already calculated within yourself like how much you're willing to lose, and you add slippage into it, then there's no way that you're going to get caught off guard. Unless if you do something mental. Like I said, that's why I said a lot of it is mental. For a prime example, I think it was last month, I bought the wrong stock and lost like what, $2,700 buying the wrong stock. I typed in the wrong symbol. So something like that, that's mental. Had nothing to do with skill. So 90% is mental, 10% is skill. The 10% that you need to know about trading is the mechanics of what you're looking at, the patterns. But the rest of it, it's all mental. So yeah, so basically that's my process. And after the market opened, 9:30 a.m., I have all my different charts up just to see which one is acting accordingly. If it's not acting accordingly, then I'm taking that off my watch list. To take that off because this screen right here is considered real estate. Taking it off, find another one. So typically by 10:30, since I'm a short bias trader, I am done. I'm not trying to get into any other position past 10:30. Um, and that is something that you guys have been hearing me stress for the past couple of videos. Zombie hour, 10:30 zombie hour. I don't want to trade past 10:30. Um, so an hour and a half done trading, and by me doing that, and like I said, I've been consistently, by 10:30 already up maybe 5, 6, $700 on the day, based upon just trading using my process. Before I was all over the place. I'm staying, midday, trying to see if I could catch a top or try to buy. I was like all over the place. So I narrowed down my focus and went back to the process that got me here. Given some of the patterns are not working, but even within that, the fact that I still keep my process the same, I'm starting to see more consistent gains again. So 10:30, I'm done. So around this time, I'm done. Walk away from my laptop, walk away from my computer screen, and I don't come back to maybe about 12:30 to 1 to see what's going on in the market. Then from there, depending on what's going on, I might just walk away again. I'm already up on the day, finish off the day, and that's it, you know. So your process technically starts the night before. So I'm trying to be in bed before midnight. Already sleeping before midnight. So that way I get a good night rest. Because you definitely gotta trade. You gotta do. You gotta think of this as a profession. Because there are sharks in this market, and a lot of successful traders that I try to pattern, myself after, they're doing this. They're going to bed early. They're waking up early. They're setting out their plan before the market opens. So if you're just, coming up and just I'm about to click a couple of buttons and I'm about to make some money, then yeah, you're the one who is transferring your money over to the other people who are ready. So definitely, I stress to you guys, definitely have a process. It don't have to be my process or what I do, but have a process. Stick to it. Just like a baseball player, just like a basketball player, especially when they're shooting free throws. They do the same process. Some might dribble the ball 3 times, then shoot the free throws. Some might spin the ball around before they shoot the free throw. But it's the same thing. Golf players as well, the same swing. So practice that, and hopefully this video is beneficial for someone. Definitely, if you enjoyed the content, give me a thumbs up. Leave some feedbacks. I'm looking to hear some of you guys' feedback. All right. Well, this is Vlad signing off. Let's rock it out on Monday. All right. Peace.